I don't always make time to do videos, but when I do, I try to make sure that they're absolutely hilarious. Okay, anyway, what's up, guys? I actually thought that I would do a video because I feel that I have neglected this in all my writing and everything else that I've been working on, including trying to get my public speaking stuff going on and a lot of segments that I'm sure people have been asking me if I'm ever going to bring back. So I thought that I would actually do an update video today, let you guys know what exactly is going on in Steve's world. And of course, I'm wearing my Everything That I Learned from Comics t-shirt because I'm that nerdy and I have no girlfriend. Anyway, now I thought that I would actually talk to you guys today and let you know on a couple of updates. I've been meaning to do this, but I've been getting caught up in writing, and also I've been trying to get as much downtime as I can, guys, because, I have put myself through the ringer working on Meridian Park, working on New Earth 2.0, and working on Marvel 2K14, working on my writings, that I've neglected my public speaking deal, so sometime, excuse me, give or take next week, I'm going to try to see if I can schedule a deal to go up to a local elementary school near me to talk to the principal and propose the idea of maybe trying to talk to the kids, although I had a lot of me has a very personal doubt that they'll let me speak just because they want established motivational speakers, and that kind of really gets to me because I understand that there's a certain professionalism about me coming in, dressed in like say this t-shirt and like blue jeans and stuff. I don't think is really an issue. It's me being myself. I'm a very casual person. So if they say, well, it's got to be a suit and tie affair or a nice sweater, I'm gonna look at him and go, well, no disrespect, but I'm a casual guy. I'd rather wear this and wear blue jeans. I said, it gives the purveyance, guys, that I'm a casual person. You can approach me, and that I'm just an average Joe, just like these kids' parents. Hell, I am. I mean, I work at a grocery store. That's as common as you can get. By the way, for those of you who notice, I am actually wearing new glasses, and I can see much more clear, although I need to clean these things. May run them under some water or something, get them, and then, like, get a paper towel or something and dry them. But anyway, I thought that I would actually update you guys because I have now over 500 subscribers. Way, way past. I noticed it, but I kept telling myself, oh, I'll do a video. I'll do a video. And I'm sitting here, and since I got time, guys, I'm going to do a video real quick, not only an update video, but also I want to say thank you guys absolutely so much for all the love and support that you guys have actually given me. I'm sure that that's a very corny, cliche line, but at the same time, I am very grateful that that many of you can stand to look at all this and listen to all this and not find it absolutely either hilarious in a good way or, you get the point. Anyway, but I'm very grateful that I've hit 500 subscribers. I've always said, and I always use this YouTube channel as a great branching point, guys, to the fact that, when I first started, yes, I wanted desperately views because I had the complex, the inferiority complex that I was always the unpopular kid. I was that kid that you knew in school, or even those of you who watch my videos and you're still in high school and stuff. Yeah, I'm the guy that you see sitting alone at the lunch table. That was me. That was who I was. I was that kid or that guy. So it's amazing to me that 500 people have subscribed to me. What's even more amazing is where my life is at the moment. 25 going on 26 in January of next year. And it's absolutely amazing to me that at 25, 26 years of age, and I say it very sadly too, that I now am getting to an area of comfortability with myself. Okay, my glasses are glaring right in this laptop. But I'm at a very good level of comfortability, guys. I really am. I'm still stressed out. I still get stressed out like anybody else, but where my life is at compared to where it was a couple of years ago, I'm very glad because I've got a good support system of people. I've got a lot of the things that I wanted to do, I've settled for doing it on a lesser scale, and it's actually made me quite happy. I always wanted to do creative writing for comics, writing for 2K14, trying to get New Earth 2.0 up. Um, DC for 2014 is coming around. All these different fanfic sites for the creative writing groups that I've been a part of on Facebook and YouTube here. It's been great, and I'm also been trying to branch out in the YouTube comic community, trying to talk with other people, interact, increase my social circle. So I look back at, that scrawny little, you know, kid with Asperger's syndrome, was very meek, very quiet, was always easily bullied and picked on, and I look at the man that I am today, and I'm quite proud of the man that I am. There's still some things that I can change about myself, like very bad things, or even little things, but where I'm at now as a man, I think is a lot better than where I was as a boy. So where I'm at now, I mean, 500 subscribers on YouTube. Um, I don't see it, but a lot of people love the stuff that I'm doing for 2K14. A lot of my, fanfic writing people have really enjoyed. Um, can't say the same for work. Work is kind of on and off, but for the most part, it's been uneventful. It's been at least partly positive. But then again, who really cares about that, right? All of us, hate our job in one way or another. But I also have little things that I enjoy. Whether it's because I carpool with my mother, I don't drive, guys. But carpooling with my mother to and from work, both of us working, and just to save on gas and stuff. Um, just the fact of carpooling with my mother and us listening to books on tape. Um, I usually designate Wednesdays for this, but Wednesdays I go out to see movies, which, by the way, this Wednesday I'm actually going to go and see, Thor: The Dark World. So that'll be fun. But little things like that, guys, are what really kind of help me get through my life. I realize for some people it doesn't always work like that, and it is sad that most of you guys don't have that kind of luxury, but, some of us make do with what we have. For what I have to admit it's a lot. And to see that 500 people enjoy what I do, then it makes me enjoy what I do. So I'm very grateful about that. Also, speaking of my subscribers, speaking of segments that I haven't been doing, because I mentioned that, a lot of people have been asking, where's the latest lesser known but awesome heroes? Have you just decided to can that and just do vlogs? Um, because writing does take up a lot of my time, or rather I choose to let it take up a lot of my time, and all the other projects that I do, I tend to put lesser known a lot of things on the back burner. But much like Chris the Mount Vernon kid, I don't try to let it go for long, long periods of time, guys. I promise the next lesser known, the Rawhide Kid, batch 3 of lesser known will be out there. I just have to make the time, and right now I don't have the time. Or rather, I can't make it. But I will eventually get it done, guys. I'm not going to leave you guys hanging. And I'm also contemplating making lesser known now like a monthly deal. Like maybe once or twice a month, I might do a lesser known video just to keep pace. And maybe a couple of topic vids here and there for like my channel. Because a lot of people loved my topic vids. They love hearing my thoughts about stuff or hearing me critique stuff in a very positive manner, not just angry and cussing. So I might do more of those, stuff like what I'm doing here now, updates and stuff like that. So I am still here, guys. I am still going to interact with you, but just understand that it will be on a smaller scale now compared to, say, last year or so. But I'm still here, guys. I don't ignore you guys. I see your comments. I read them. I always check my email for new comments and stuff like that, new messages. So I'm not one of those people that, well, I guess I didn't get this or I can't respond to that person. It really depends. It depends on my timing and it depends on if I feel like replying, which 8 times out of 10 I usually do unless it's like a troll or something. So I'm very interactive, friendly with my fan base, you guys, aka you guys. But I also want to get out of the way too, guys, that because of the fact that I am pushing Lesser Known back, I didn't get to do a Halloween edition. This also puts my February Black History Month mini marathon, kind of in the crosshairs too because I like doing that. But I may have to make a couple of sacrifices with like certain things. I'm not going to get rid of those, but I may have to try to balance some stuff out, guys. But I will make up at least Halloween because I wanted to do 1 or 2 Halloween vids and I never did. So probably next year, if I can remember, if I can actually cliff note it, I may do like 4 videos just to try to make up for this year's. As far as the Black History Month mini marathon, I'm going to try to work on that and make sure that I keep at least that a traditional part of the lesser known segment, since a lot of people actually like that during February, which is Black History Month, that I at least give the black superheroes a focus. Which to me personally, I like that. I like dedicating, Black History Month, aka February, to talking about John Henry Irons and Al Simmons and all that, because there's very few, really black superheroes that I think people really like look at and actually like relate to. That's just a personal statement. That's not actually how I view it, but it's just the way I look at it, guys. That's just personal opinion. But yeah, a lot of stuff with lesser known is probably going to be pushed back. It's more than likely going to become a monthly segment. So, but I definitely do need to get back onto that. I also need to work on a lot of other things with this channel. But for those of you who haven't been following, yeah, I set up New Earth 2.0. There's talks of a DC 2014 site within our creative writing group. There's also, Marvel 2K14, Meridian Park. Tony and Tony Serpentine 451 and I have been still working on Meridian Park. We've got our schedulings down and everything. I keep reminding Tony we need to update. You need to update the Facebook page since you're like the official chronicler of that site. You need to chronicle a lot of the upcoming titles and stuff, or at least like try to. Because Tony, much like me, is busy. So it's not that hectic and it's not that important, but it's just for the sake of keeping pace. So that little things like that, kind of make it better and also get you guys involved with us. Um, Also, I've been trying to, like I said, I've been trying to branch out more into getting more of the YouTube comic book community involved. So if people want to talk to me on, like, say, Google Plus or Skype, that are in the YouTube comic book community. Maybe you're a fan of my videos. Maybe you're, say, a fan of the YouTubers Core. You know, all the various like groups that I'm a part of. By all means PM me, but there is a drawback. If you PM me and you're a motor mouth or you're a narcissist or any such thing like that, I'm going to drop you. Because we've had a lot of issues And this isn't so much airing dirty laundry as it is stating the fact we've had a lot of problems, especially after we closed Bravo Team down for the YouTubers Core, with people with narcissistic attitudes and people that just plain couldn't adhere to common sense rules, and even people that were very polite. They were not that unlikable, but they just didn't really know how to socially interact with people. Yeah, it kind of a lot of problems like that we've encountered in the YouTubers core. Mainly the YouTubers core, not so much each of us individually, but just more the core. But that's not me trying to dig at people, that's just me stating logistical facts. But regardless, guys, this video went on way longer than I really would have wanted it to. I was wanting to keep it short and sweet, but I'm looking at the timeline now, and I'm just now hitting the 16-minute mark. So I'm gonna cut it off actually right here before I keep babbling on, and this goes on to like 2 hours. But I thought that I'd do a quick update video, say thank you to you all. I did not forget about you guys. I've been meaning to do this update video, thanking all 500 plus of you guys for the love and support, and giving you a couple of updates on maybe some of the things that I'm doing, some changes that might come to my channel, etc., etc. But as always, guys, I hope you enjoy a lot of the content that's already on my channel. If you haven't, check out a lot of my older stuff. You'll see how I've evolved and gotten better. But also, check out the YouTubers Core. You can follow the Core on Facebook, our Facebook page. You can talk to us each individually on Facebook. Those of us, more specifically me and Tony, but if you want to, Chris and a lot of the other core members, you can find us on Facebook or our official Facebook pages, etc., etc., and just talk and interact with us, because it's not just about the YouTubers core, it's not just about each of us individually, but it's about more the community. Because the YouTubers core, myself, the Mount Vernon Kids, Serpentine, Mr. Lone Wolf, everybody who's a member of the YouTubers core, and even doing their own individual things, we're all part of yeah, getting tongue tied. We're all part of the YouTube comic book community. We may not be reviewers, some of us. We may not be fanfic makers. We might not even be, you know, animated, music video makers, etc., etc. But, we're part of the community. We're geeks. We're nerds. We're into the culture. So that's a part of who we are. It's a part of who I am. And I have no shame in admitting it. Although I just wish that there weren't people that are now trying to come in that are trying to do it in the hipster fashion. But that's just me being Grandpa Steve. So take care, have fun, and I'll see you guys later.